Hello everyone. Welcome back for another Sunday Ideas. This is where I find things on the internet and I bring them back and share it with you, some different ways that you can use your supplies. I recently watched Jennifer McGuire. As you know, I watch her a lot. And in one of her things, she did a lot of letterpressing. She used the letterpress plate. Well, I don't have the letterpress plate, but what I do have is this. This is a rubber mat. I have had it for years and I've hardly ever used it, and I bought it because of her. Well, a lot of them now are tan. Mine is black, same thing. It's a rubber mat, and what it does is it allows you to take a letterpress plate like this one and press it into your paper and leave an impression that you can foil, can put foil on it, you can put ink on it, everything. So I played with my supplies. I didn't have the Better Press ink, and I had two press plates that I was using. This one is Designed for You, and this one is Playful Petals, okay? So those are the two that I played with. Now, I will tell you, I learned a few things. I tried mine with my ink, and I think Memento was the one I had the most success with. But as you can see, you have to get your sandwich right. This one turned out really good. This one's got a few spots on it. This one, I think, was my gray ink. Which I don't see it up here. I don't see it up here. It's, maybe I've got it over here instead. I don't know. Now, it was, I can't even think of it right now. But it's like called Watering Can. It'll be linked in the information below, and it came out really good. This one did not do as well, as you can see, and this one I might have used like what's it called, the VersaFine ink. That one doesn't always do as well. This one's not bad. I did catch an edge there. There's another one. This one's okay. This one was done with the same ink as that. My sandwich may not have been right. So I have two here, and I'm going to take and play with this one today. And I thought I would do some watercoloring. So I've got my colors here, and I've got my water and my brush. So the first thing I want to do is I want to color my flowers. Trying to think what this one is. It's a yellow. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some water in here. I need a dropper. Hang on. Let me take a little bit of water. I'll put a drop here. I need to reactivate it. I'm going to do some mixing and see how it turns out. All right. But what I want to do is I want to do wet on wet. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to wet my paper, and I think this is watercolor paper. All right, and I'm going to wet a couple. And I'm not going side by side. I'm skipping. All right, and I'm going to start with the yellow, and I may need to get and I'm just going to drop it on here and let the water pull it. All right, now that has to dry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move down to this flower and do it. And I'm gonna continue in this manner until all of the flowers are colored. That, as you can see, the ink went into those petals, so it gives it an interesting look. I still have to do these, so let me do those, and then I'm going to do the leaves, and I only have one color green, so I'm going to try and see if I can't make them two colors. We'll see. Okay. After I finished, cleaned up, I went ahead and cut this out. I didn't buy the stamps and dies. I don't know if it matches it or not, but that's what I did with it. I did get the stencils to go with it, so I may try playing with it again and just using the stencils to color it. But I had an idea. I'm going to try this. This is from Pink Fresh Studios. This is from Altenew. But if you look at the images, they're almost exactly the same flower. So I thought I'm going to use this color to mount it on, and I thought, wonder, and I don't know if this is going to work. I have to find the raised side. This is the raised side. That's the indented side. I'm thinking I'm going to add some ink to the raised side and emboss this and see what happens. So let me see how this goes. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I have to be very careful. And I will clean up after, because I've got a lot of space around it. I don't want to have colors. Let me grab a baby wipe. And I'm gonna put this underneath so I can see where I'm doing what I'm doing. So I'm just wiping away the ink that's on the flat surface. I gotta move this because I don't want to get that on my card. Okay. And then I'm going to just go around the edge. Okay. Now, I'm going to take and I'm going to huff on this because I don't know if it's dried out any. So let me do that, and I'm going to emboss it real quick. I should have done it the other way. I hope I didn't smear it. Well, I did. So you know what? I'm going to flip it over and do it this way. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, not bad. I missed a couple of spots, but I think it'll be okay. And this is actually debossed. That's the embossed side, but that's okay with me. So I'm going to take and I'm going to put my card together. First thing I'm going to do is fold my card base. Let me see. All right, and I pulled in some ribbon. Let's see, I'm gonna go, see, you don't see much of it, but there's just enough, and maybe I'll go this way instead. Yeah, I will, because then you see more of it. But I'm gonna put ribbon and a bow at the top. So let me do that. And where I'm going to put my tape runner, I think it'll be okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my backs off, and I'm gonna use tape runner to put this down. Because I'm gonna go here, here, I've got there, and I'll do here. Maybe a piece there. All right, so now, okay, there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put foam adhesives on the back of this. Okay, I know there's a lot on there, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. So let me take my backs off, and I have to be very careful with this because this is very fragile. I think I used paper from another company that was supposed to be good for letterpress, but I don't know if I did something wrong, or if it would have been better. And maybe I didn't use the right one. I think I have a couple that the company said could be used for letterpress, and maybe I need to try some of the others. Okay, now I got a bunch of little tiny pieces here. All right, I think I got them all. They all look shiny. Okay, now I'm gonna make sure I put this on right. I think I'm gonna go this way because I see more of that. I think I'm just gonna go straight up and down. There, let me add my bow. Too many decisions. Okay. And I'm gonna pull those ends down so I get a nice pretty bow. Let me grab my glue dots here. And I'm gonna put one to the left of the knot and one to the right of the knot. That way I catch the ends of the ribbon so it won't pull out. And there's today's Sunday idea. I hope you have had a great weekend, and I hope to see you back next Sunday for another Sunday idea. Have a sensational Sunday. Bye.